as e dey hot, e don happen. Still on Peter Obi, INEC ask to disqualify Peter Obi. My people, I go tell am say it is crystal clear and it's biblically clear and obviously clear that these people dey look for small thing to disqualify Peter Obi. Now they tag Peter Obi and say Peter Obi travel abroad to seek for fundraising, saying he go beg. Peter Obi is not a beggar. Peter Obi only went there to enlightening people from Nigeria wey travel go other countries go stay because say Nigeria not safe for them to stay. He go tell them say this country wey they run from and the Moses of una time, and they come deliver this country from here this country dey to a better height, and I want make this country dey safe for una. He go tell them he plans to save Nigeria. He not go there go beg. So Peter Obi went there to enlighten them, tell them say this country I will make it safe for you. I will change the economic status of this country. This country will become great again if I become the president. Now he go tell them say see he plans. He not gonna go beg. And those people when they say Peter Obi not get money, I agree. Peter Obi not get money, but una self not still get money. If una remove the money when I thief from Nigeria, una discover say Peter Obi get money pass una. Man not talk too much. May I allow Peter Obi talk with him because Peter Obi don't send his spokesman. Make him talk say see why he go abroad and see reasons why he travel go there. And man not talk too much. Make the obedient family when I watch this video because Peter Obi don't clear the air. And after watching it, please don't forget to share this video. And if you are new to my page, please follow my page.
Exactly. Peter Obi did not go outside this country to solicit for funds. That is affirmative. What he did was simply to visit our brothers and sisters who are in the diaspora, who have been pushed out of this country due to bad leadership. Many of them left this country not because they are willing, they want to go, but they felt that the country was not working. And I think credit should be given to Peter Obi for the ability to galvanize the Nigerian people in the diaspora, giving them hope that yes, Nigeria can work and work under its leadership. Now, somebody, let's look at it. These are people in millions who have left the shore of this country. Doctors, teachers, technocrats, businessmen, persons with disabilities. All of them have left this country not because they want to leave, but because they felt that the country is not working. And so therefore, he traveled to tell the Nigerian people outside the country that there is capacity in him and that he can move Nigeria from a docile country to a workable country. He can also tell them that, yes, whatever it is that they are trading outside can be done in Nigeria. In fact, what he had done was to tell them that in no distant time they should come back to Nigeria and help rebuild the nation. These are people who have been contributing to the development of the country even when they are outside the country. They send millions of nairas back home to their families to take care of them. And so therefore, such a constituency cannot be ignored. What he simply did is go there, meet with them, have a consultation with them and tell them that, look, yes, I know we have had series of bad leadership in the past, but here we can have hope because I have this capacity to turn around the fortune so that you will not only be sending money home, you will be able to use your money for the betterment of your people back at home. And that is exactly what he's going outside the country to do.
And so Professor Patutomi is not contradicting Peter Obi. Is that what you're saying? Because Patutomi is insisting that this portal, which will receive funds from Nigerians in the diaspora, and of course Nigerians who are within the country here, would eventually be set up. Now, won't you run foul of what Obono Obla has said earlier on? Accusations of money laundering, accusations of several people, including drug traffickers, maybe wanting to donate funds and all of that.
Let's be clear. I listened to Professor Pat Utomi's position, which is very, very clear. There's no ambiguity in what he's saying and what I am saying. What we are saying is simple. These are Nigerians living outside the country, and they have a right to, they have been giving money to their own brothers and sisters at home. Do you call that money laundering? They give their people who are in a total abject poverty, which has been the position in which the government have put them into, or leadership of the past have put them into. And so they've been helping their people. Would I call that money laundering? They've been helping, they've been even building businesses at home. Some of the businesses that they build at home are so large and economically endowed. Would I call them, would I call that one money laundering? They are helping their people. Are we now saying that we are exercising Nigerians who are living outside the country in order to help the country? No, I think we should give kudos to the ability of Peter Obi for him to have gone outside the country to mobilize Nigerians and giving them hope, rather than castigating and preventing a kind of a position that is the kind of position that he did not even venture for. Because the truth is that all the programs that you saw were based on governance issue, leadership issue. What do we do to bring the Nigerian people out of the shackle of poverty that they are already in? That is simply what. There was no any program where you see anything about fundraising for Peter Obi in any of the diaspora country that he has gone to. So please, we know that there is attempt in which to give a dog a bad name in order to crucify him. In this particular, the Nigerian people in diaspora are not buying this particular position. Neither are the people in Nigeria also buying this. It is the right of the Nigerian people to support any candidate of their choice based on the provisions of the law of the land.
Okay, thank you so much for clarifying that. At least we now have a better perspective of that like this. Do you intend by chance to ask people to maybe send the monies through their families so that you don't get caught up in this law? Since their family members are in Nigeria, at least they won't be bound by the laws of the country.
Well, let me quickly thank every Nigerian, including Oblang, who was giving us free consultancy on the air, thanking them very well for the concern that they've shown for the Labour Party. The truth is this: we did not even have any official account that giving any Nigerian, locally or internationally, to donate any money. Because the principal was very, very careful about with regard to the issue of donations. We do not want to be caught in the web of donations and probably planted donation, which is very possible. So we are very careful, and we want to deal with the provisions of the law. But in as much as we are careful about the provisions of the law, we want to thank every Nigerian that is in diaspora or in the country for showing love that they want to donate for this campaign, because they are aware that there are people who want to use funds to diminish or demarket what we have already started. The Nigerian people are the ones driving this particular process. You could see the difference, that it is not we that are spending money from the party. No, it is the people who are spending their own money, building billboards, spending their money, creating advertorial, creating caps, doing jingles. All of these things that you have seen, no one dying has already come from even the presidential campaign organization. It is the people, that is the show of love. These are ways in which people can do their spending on their own, and yet we will still get the return. That is to answer your question that probably generating funds. Funds can be generated by their groups, and they spend it the way they like, especially if it's meant for the interest of our campaign. We will scrutinize it to make sure that came to the account when created illegally. We will not support any illegal funding from anybody, and so therefore we have not even created the account just because we want to be careful so that nobody will plant or send any money that is illicit or illegal to the campaign fund. Until when that is done, all the suggestions and free consultation that's been given, of course, we will take very, very serious consideration for them.
Okay, let's talk about the gatherings that Peter Obi has been attending in the United States. We have been told that some people are paying as much as $250 per seat to be present at such gatherings. Who's receiving those monies? Is it the Labour Party?
Exactly.
Or it's
no,
diaspora member?
The Labour Party did not organize.
Who are those collecting those monies? And if Peter Obi is saying that he's not going to give shishi, why are people paying shishi to actually, listen to him? Aren't you afraid of this kind of questions from either the PDP or the APC?
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. You remember that these organizations were the one that organized the program. They only invited Peter Obi to be at their program. So he's independent of the organization. You organize something just like you, Sambo, in AIT, in Arise Television, when you organize program, you invite us. When you have people advertising in your company, do we now control of who advertise and bring money into your company? No. And besides, the truth about it is that most of these organizations that organize this particular program are aware of the humongous support that Peter Obi is generating at the moment. So in order not to create chaotic situation, because we also ask the same question, why are you charging money? They said they want to control the crowd that will come into that particular place. So it's their independent organization. We have nothing to do with it. We only recognize the simple fact that Nigerians are being invited, and we needed to communicate with Nigerians, consult with them, give them hope, because already they've lost so much hope in the Nigerian nation. In fact, the question you want to ask is that for the first time in the history of this country, you are seeing people even paying money just to come and listen to Peter Obi. This is ingenious. Okay. This is unbelievable.
So, but let's be very we have show of empathy. Let's be very clear. That money is not going to Labour Party. That's what you have told us.
At all.
Okay.
At all. As our name implied, it said obedient simply means that we are obedient to the laws of the land, and everything we do is going to be within the ambience of the provisions of the law. As Nigerians also, we have the power, or at least we have the right to challenge the laws if they are not suitable to us. But that is not the issue at the moment. Every Nigerian has his right to do what it is within the ambience of the law, and we will respect that accordingly. We will not go against the provisions of the laws of Nigerian nation. That is the reason why we want to empower it and make sure that it works for the Nigerian people.